Come on
Come
in
on in, join the
the
fun.
fun.
We laugh loud under the
Yes.
sun. We are real, welcoming arms. Feel the love, no alarms. Community, safe and sound. Laugh and cry, love all around. Open hearts, open
Open
doors. Here for you
forevermore.
side by side, we stand tall. Together, rise, never
Never
fall.
fall.
Laugh and sing, joy we bring. Cry and hug, heart.
Oh, I'm going to get the words to that yet.
Hey, everybody.
Text them to me.
I'll send you the song and you can sing with it all day.
Okay, I will do that. Though I have to admit, it was a nice touch when Kenny laughed in the background. That had me for a few minutes. Oh,
Hey, Laura. Carlotta. Damn it, Danny. Of course, Peggy's up here.
Hi,
Did we miss
everybody.
anybody? Let's see here. I don't think so.
Nope, you got everybody so far.
Good. Got it. Good.
You were on the track tonight.
Let's get out.
Yeah, but when it said we'll laugh out loud, he laughed. I'm like, oh my God. Perfect timing.
I got some Haribo gummy bears.
Hey, Danny, yell to Pip to go get your ice cream. I'd go get it, but by the time I got there, it'd be freezer burner melted. Just my luck, you know. Or I'd go get it for you.
Freezer burnt or
Yeah,
melted.
freezer burner melted by the time I got there.
That sounds so good.
It does. What kind? I have to be nosy now.
Yeah. What kind? Can
I
you at
don't.
least think of me when you take a
Yeah,
bite?
moan just a little so we can hear you.
Well, I didn't say that part. She did.
Well, hey, that's the best. That's the best part when somebody takes a lick of an ice cream and you hear that little as they take it in. I'm sorry. Or that little as it goes down. Oh, she's making.
Pepperoni bread.
Oh, that sounds good too.
I want to buy that too.
I
Shit.
know. They say this now. My son's already been gone. I gave him my list. I can't change the list now. Damn it. Anyway, that's okay. I got my popcorn coming, so that'll be.
That'd be good, won't it?
Oh, the
Oh,
DQ
the dairy.
one. Oh,
Mm.
it's been so long since I've had one from there.
Here you go.
I think the
Yeah,
last
those
one
gummy bears.
was from my son's 15th, 18th, somewhere in there. We bought him an ice cream cake. I can't remember exactly when. It's been that long ago. Let's see. While we're waiting for people to come in, hey, Mr. J.
Mr. J, how are you?
I got to FaceTime with my great granddaughter today.
Oh,
Woohoo, go me. Unfortunately, or fortunately, depending how you look at it, she looks a lot like my daughter, which is odd, but I have to I keep telling my granddaughter that she doesn't have your mother's nose though. I don't know whose nose she has, but she looks like my daughter, which means she looks like her mother because her mother, her daughter, and I look. We have that look.
yeah.
That we share. Oh, she asks for one every year. Ooh.
Her favorite
Uh,
ice cream cake is delicious.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
I,
Peg, new
I,
baby's now.
yeah, and I was just gonna say to Carlotta, I haven't got to smell her yet because Right. I don't know about your areas. I've heard it is, but COVID seems to be rearing its ugly head again. And down here in good old Alabama, I won't say exactly where here in Alabama I am, but I am in Alabama. Um, they've had a couple of um, RSV cases. So um, they're being real cautious. They're being real cautious with the baby. So, and I understand that. I would be too at this time if I had it little bitty. She might have her dad's nose. I mean, he's not an ugly kid. I mean, he's really kind of a cute kid. So, and I wouldn't wish my nose on any baby. Thank God neither one of mine got my nose. My daughter tends to favor my mom's little pushed up little elfie nose, and my son's got a little nose like his dad. So thank God none of them got my nose. Oh, happy
Danny.
birthday, Mama J. Oh, tell
Oh,
her, please.
wait. Whose birthday?
Mr. J's mom.
Oh, I see. Okay, happy birthday, Mr. J's mom. Lord, I didn't even see that comment.
And I see that Carlotta's laughing about the nose, but that's okay.
I see that, it made me laugh.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, no. I wouldn't wish my nose on. And like I said, I got lucky. None of my kids got my nose. So thank you, Jesus, for that.
Yeah, I don't know who has my nose.
Now, my son did get my pretty big brown eyes. I mean, that's a plus. I mean,
That's the only thing little on me, and all mine got their dad's big nose.
this is my father's nose. This is my father's nose. And I have two brothers. No, God, I guess it's one brother. It's just one brother and me. And we both look just like him. So that's,
Oh,
the other four look like have more of my mom's features than we do.
and that shooter in Kentucky was found
That's what they're
deceased.
saying. Did they confirm that he was found
I
deceased?
mean, I know he was found. Like they have not confirmed that it's his body,
Okay, that was what I
but
was waiting for.
I can confirm that he
But
was found.
can you believe? And this is funny. I gotta laugh.
A body was found.
The person or people that found him, they go underneath the Mac. Oh, I knew I couldn't say it.
Oh, you're welcome, Mr. J.
Hatfield McCoys, I think is the name of their channel.
Hey, Aora.
And do you know if that is him and they get that reward money?
What about it? Oh, yeah, they get the reward money. Yeah.
Yeah, if that was him and they found it, they get that money.
Yep.
And there was a state trooper that said if you went all the way back there and found him, you deserve that damn money.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, the Hatfields and McCoys bloodline. Funny. I said it would take a local to find him either way.
And these two were, I would say I think they're husband and wife. They're a husband and wife team, and yeah, I would say they were local from their conversation while they were in the woods.
Yeah.
They were local.
And I'll tap Nick instead of Lillis. Is Lillis in here? Hey, Willis.
Is she in here? I didn't. She did. She snuck in. I didn't see her.
I didn't see it either.
Nope, she didn't. I think she typed Liz instead of Nick. Oh, all right.
No, she typed Nick instead of Lillis. Never, I don't.
I don't know. I didn't see Lilith in here. I scrolled all the way back to the beginning, and I don't see a Lilith yet.
I live in the Florida version of In Between the Hatfields and McCoys.
Yeah, I've seen that. That's spooky.
The guy that found them said when he got to the cops, he said, "Cash or check, I'll take either."
There
Or
you
cash
go.
or check, I'll take either. Yeah.
There
Dang.
you go. I would.
They deserve it, you know.
You're just ahead of time, AR. You're just ahead of time.
You're not dumb. Hey, or
Oh, she gonna movie punch you.
listen, I'm going to hit both of them at the same time. Actually, it's like a wha-bam, situation. So one's going to hit you in the eye. As soon as that one's done, the other's going to hit you in the eye. So you better not say that about yourself again.
And the only other two updates I have, other than I got to see my grandbaby today, great grandbaby. I gotta correct that. To make Danny a little happy, and I wish AR or Erwin was in here. Not I started to say AR, but the wrong person. Because I don't have all the facts, and she backs me up and sets me straight. I will lead off with 2 more days for MS to be out of her home by 11:11 in the morning. We'll wait and see where that goes. And the second one that I have is I don't have because there is no other updates on Sebastian other than that circus has turned into a
Circus.
no, it's bigger than a circus now. I have to think of something, but a carnival maybe is that bigger than a circus?
No.
Yeah, a carnival. If you think about it,
No.
yeah. You got the carnival like you did down in Rio. That kind of carnival,
Like a
holiday.
fair?
Well, no big celebration.
A fair. Oh, yeah.
When we have it when we have Mardi Gras, they call it the Carnival or Carnival or whatever they call it. Anyway, I don't want to give any of those creators,
Not as supposed
uncreators, I'm not giving them any credit. If you want to know what they're up to, check out any site, you'll find it. I think it's BS, and I wish someone, if you know how, contact me because I'll do the work. I just need somebody to tell me how I do the work. Ian! No, anyway,
You just want to talk to dog.
yeah. Well, no, I don't
Talk
like
to
him.
my future ex-husband.
Well, you could have him. I don't want him. I just want to know if he's really in this game. Is he really going to look for Sebastian, or is he blowing smoke up everybody's
And
ass?
do you think that they're going to tell you the truth?
Well, he's 71. He could be senile. His daughter might say, "Yeah, my dad lost his shit,"
Mm.
or "No, he's really out there doing it." Okay, well, there you go. What do you want from me? Anyway, um, there is nothing new other than this one's suing that one. That one's got some fake lawyer LLC thing set up. It's stupid.
It's
It-
stupid.
It's stupid, and nobody's talking about that little boy anymore, or young man. Excuse me.
I haven't been watching. I have to honestly say I haven't been watching. Um, I just ain't.
You can't because it's all dumb crap they're putting out there. Now, the only thing I will say, if anybody feels freely to do this, is I'm just passing it along. If you want to show any support to a lady named Barbecue, send her a little love. They're treating that lady really bad, and all she did was collect money to do blip boards for their missing son. Now, Chris and Katie have thanked her, and I've heard them thank her on a live. Chris came up on a panel and thanked her somewhere else live to get the message to her. But that other side is tearing her apart, and that is just I can't stand that. I cannot stand that. So that's all the news I have from the other side of the YouTube streets. Oh, and Michelle might looking at some charges from somebody's what do you call that when you get in trouble and then you have to go report to them?
Correct, Ayara.
What is that called?
Ooh, that's Coca-Cola.
Oh, probation officer. MS lied about the probation officer and went over the probation officer's head because he said she wasn't doing about the person she was reporting about. And now that has gone to the higher up, and now you've got the
They what now? Hold
yeah,
on. I got lost. Something about a probation officer.
right. Michelle called somebody's probation officer to complain about them. And when nothing was being done to her satisfaction, she went over the head of that probation officer and went to their superior. And now you have the superior and the I can't say that word, probation officer looking at MS, and she may have charges from what one, but two federal government with people. Two. Because you can't do that stuff to people like that. So Michelle may have some new charges on her butt.
Mm, that's
Just
crazy.
saying. But her, I'm watching her. Well, I don't watch her. I go to the clips and think because I won't give her any
Yeah.
time either. But I gotta know. I gotta see my train wreck. You guys all had Booty and Dee Dee, and her finger fell off. Of course, I have to admit that was exciting. Michelle's toe wouldn't fall off, but that's
Hey,
okay.
Tim.
I
Hey.
didn't. I didn't get any excitement like having her toe fall off. But gosh darn it,
Yeah.
she's my train wreck. I've got to see it to the end. So,
Yeah. Okay, y'all. We're gonna start playing a March the 1st interview with Jennifer Soto. Okay.
uh-huh. And I'm gonna mute so I won't
Ready?
say nothing.
Oh, you're
You know my mouth.
fine. Oh, don't you? I'm gonna be pissed if you're silent. Oh, okay.
With all kinds of people stuff.
Don't you do this to me, you little booger snuffer. It was like she was talking to me. It was just, I could feel her sadness. You could feel her sadness. There's the nitwit. I try to watch my mouth a little more, y'all. I apologize. So I'll just start
Yes.
using other words. Or try to
Yeah.
use other words. Yep. Peggy
And
say
yes.
yeah.
Yeah. No, I was saying with Carlotta. Yes, elephants in captivity are just too sad. I can't.
Oh, Carl.
They should be free.
She's sitting there thinking. She's thinking hard. Look at her. She's a thinking. What can I say? How, or if they ask this, how am I going to word this? Bet she ain't thinking about how she fucked up and let her daughter sleep with a grown man. I bet that shit ain't came to her mind. Like it's okay.
Or maybe she's thinking, why did they have to find you? My life would be so much
My
better
name's
if they
Kevin.
didn't
Work for the
find
County
you.
Sheriff's Office. I know you've met
Yeah,
Captain Smallwood from the city.
I bet
The
she
goal,
is.
obviously,
Hey,
the St. Police
Mimi.
Department's doing most of this investigation.
Hey,
We're at the County
Mimi.
Sheriff's Office. Our people, we have resources out there, obviously doing active. So it's kind of a joint effort. So Titus Smallwood's kind of ready to read through the timeline and everything
That's
else.
nice.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, right there.
You want me to go through the whole timeline?
Yeah,
Is that what
we'll
you
start with Sunday. I think we do Sunday.
Okay.
Sunday. Do you have tissue?
Yes, ma'am. Actually,
Oh, I need a tissue. You haven't even asked
Oh,
me
you
anything yet.
bullshit and bullshitter. You need a tissue. Oh, you fucking suck.
All right, somebody look at the inside of her
Do you
hand.
like
If she
actual
squeezed
tissue?
till she hurt
I
herself,
can give you this whole
did you cut the inside of her hand squeezing so hard?
Birthday party.
Uh-uh.
The whole day at my mom's house. They celebrated with the whole family. I was at work.
Hey,
I
Lilith.
just started a new job.
Hey, Lilith.
The week before.
Okay. Where's that at?
She's
Walt
talking
Disney World
low.
at Coronado Springs. Front desk concierge.
Okay.
I was finishing up my last day of. No, it wasn't even my last day of training. I was still in the middle of training. Sunday, middle of training. I couldn't miss to go to her birthday party, so I went to work. It was with my family all day. She had the best day. She was so happy when I got home and I saw her. At my house around 8:30 that night. I wasn't home. She got dropped off alone. About 10 to 15 minutes later, Stefan showed up.
At your house in Kissimmee.
At my house in Kissimmee, he called me. Or he texted me, I don't remember. But he let me know he was there, and that she was getting ready for bed. She was doing her routine. So she took her nighttime meds, and she got in the shower to get ready for bed.
Mm-hmm.
What meds? What does she take?
She takes hydroxyzine.
Okay. What is it for?
It's for anxiety and for sleep.
Okay.
Now, could she take that by herself, or would he have given that to her?
I think she took it by herself. She got home and she had already taken it.
How do you know that?
Yeah, how do you know that?
That's what he told me.
That's what he told you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He was there when you got home? You got home, they were already at the apartment? Okay.
I don't like her taking her meds without somebody visually watching her, because I don't want her to accidentally grab the wrong pill. She's comfortable enough to grab the pill, but I'm like, no, I need to watch you take them.
Is there been an issue with that in the past, where she took too many or took the wrong thing? Or just like a thought in your mind?
No, just a thought in my mind, just me being hypervigilant. I want to physically watch her take her meds, watch her grab two, take them. I don't ever want there to be an accident of she took too many, or she took. My biggest fear is that she would take Adderall by accident, her daytime meds.
Got it.
You're a liar.
I got home around 10:30. I started getting ready for bed myself. I started eating and taking my meds, because I have to take meds. When I went to take my meds, I realized, oh my god, I forgot to take my Saturday night's meds, which is why I felt so weird and so abnormal and not myself Sunday. While I was at work, everyone at work noticed I was acting different and not being myself. Like, I couldn't smile in front of the guests. I felt this wave of depression that I hadn't felt in years. It was my bipolar symptoms coming up again that I've been medicating myself for all this time. I realized I forgot to take my meds, and I said, you guys, I need a good night's sleep. I need to take my meds. I sent them to sleep upstairs in the guest bedroom so that I could get a good night's sleep. Suggested that we all sleep together in the same bed together, but not the easiest person to sleep with. She rolls around, she punches, she kicks. We have a king size bed, and she typically sleeps on one side, and she'll end up on my side when we wake up.
Okay.
So I asked her, I'm like, no, please, I need a good night's sleep. If you guys can go upstairs and let me sleep. I had asked Stefan to take her to school in the morning.
We'll go to Sunday. So Sunday you took your meds. What meds, if you don't mind me asking, what meds do you take? And how does it put you to sleep deep? Does it help you fall asleep, or does it help regulate you? What kind of happens when you take the meds?
So they do all of the above. They make me sleepy, they help me stay asleep, and they help me function, so I'm stable all day. They only work well if I got to sleep and if I've eaten with them the night before when I take them, or the night I take them. The medication is called Giadom. Generic brand is called Ziprazidone. I took my meds, and then I told them to start getting ready for bed, to start heading upstairs and get ready, because it was already almost 11 o'clock. It's past her bedtime. She needs to go to sleep. So I sent them upstairs.
She said Tazazone.
I think he may have come down.
I thought she said Prazodone.
Pee before bed, and then he went back upstairs. He uses my restroom because the roommates upstairs don't want to share a restroom with a male. Yeah, so he uses my restroom.
You're fine. Sunday night he came downstairs, maybe overnight to use the restroom.
Yeah, and then he went back upstairs and they went to sleep. Or, right, I think they went to sleep.
Okay.
I went to sleep. I was woken up at some time. For the longest time, I've been saying he woke me up at 8 o'clock in the morning because I assumed he was taking her to school and getting ready for school. But in reality, I don't know what time he woke me up. The sun was out a little bit. It was still a little dark. And I was very sleepy. When I got up, I was kind of drunk. But he came in to walk the dog, to put a leash on the dog and walk him.
Was the dog in the room with you?
Yes.
So did he wake you up on purpose, or was it just kind of like the causation of him opening the door and you realizing somebody was there?
Yeah, the causation of him putting the leash on the dog, because the way the dog reacted, he gets very nervous and will urinate. If you put the leash on him too directly, you have to like be nice and talk to him. Yeah, he's a very, he's a nervous dog, yeah. So
Mm.
I got up to try to help him, and he said, no, go back to sleep. I'm fine. I got this. And I said, you sure? I said, yeah. So I laid back down and went to sleep.
Wait, you got
I
up
heard
to try to help
noise in
him
the
and he
kitchen.
told you no? Lay down, go back to sleep. But what I heard in a different interview was you did help him. He didn't tell you?
Too many. Did your mama ever tell you that when somebody asks you something, be direct and get to the point? Because if you over explain, you make yourself look guilty. Guess what she's doing?
Over explaining?
Mm-hmm. All you got to tell me is came in to get the dog. I don't need to know that the dog's going to piss my bed because it's got a nervous thing. The man came in to get the dog. That's it.
True. Hey, Green Eyed.
Hi, Green Eyed.
No, I understand. It's okay. It can be, yeah, I understand. Zip has it down. Sold under the brand name G. Odin. Meow.
Giadon. I had to look it up. I looked at it when she said Giadon. I went to look at it. Maybe she's schizophrenic and not bipolar. It's I'm just asking. That's what that medicine covers. Hey, Erwin.
I'm an over explainer, but wait.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an over explainer, but not, yeah.
My mother
I'm
used to
an
say,
over explainer too, but
yeah, my mother used to say to us, if you over explain, you make yourself look guilty even if you're not guilty.
so I guess that's why I'm always guilty even when I'm not guilty.
You're not guilty. You may look guilty, that doesn't mean you are guilty.
Yes, Peggy, thou protest too much.
And my dad's favorite thing he taught us was KISS. Keep it simple, stupid.
Can you say keep it stupid?
No.
Simple? It sounds more like sense like that.
Keep it simple, stupid.
Keep it stupid stencil. I mean simple.
Yeah, that's why you don't mess with it. It's KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. And he drilled that in our heads since I could barely see over his kneecap. I'm like,
Oh.
Nope.
Okay. I'm gonna push play.
All right,
Ready?
muting.
Bam.
But I'm not sure who it could have been getting ready. But it could have been Stefan. It could have been any of my roommates. I fell asleep again, and I didn't wake up, I think, until 9 o'clock in the morning.
Did you ever leave the bedroom in that time frame?
No.
So he came in, you were kind of awoken up, basically interacting with the dog, but you stayed in bed, you didn't leave the bedroom. So if you woke up at like 9, so you never
That morning.
Monday morning.
No.
So the last time you would have been Sunday evening? Okay.
It's okay, Ariel.
I'm sorry.
You're fine.
I wasn't here.
If you're not fake tears.
Well, I was going to ask you earlier, has anybody reached out to you during the time that you've been investigating this?
Oh.
Had anything else?
Okay, forgive me,
Negative,
Carlotta.
positive,
I won't do that anymore.
neutral?
My best friends have all been in contact with me, just to try to help me. They're like, setting up Facebook groups, flyers,
No negative interactions with the public or anything? Nobody's like reached out with tips or accusations or anything like that?
not that I've seen.
Did
I've been
he-
avoiding social media because my family's telling me to not go on.
Would you be okay with our digital people looking at your phone to verify there's no stuff coming into socials, texts, things like that?
That's fine.
Do you have the phone?
Yeah.
What they'll do is they'll plug it in, they'll do a forensic download of it so they have the data. That way they can go through it and say, we did receive things, we didn't receive things.
Taking
here's
that
communications,
phone
things like
away.
Things like that, so we can verify that for you.
That's fine.
What's your password on it?
030288.
030288. Okay.
Yeah, Arrow.
Is that a birthday?
My birthday.
It's your birthday?
Yeah.
My birthday's tomorrow. Right.
Today's the first.
Sorry.
I didn't even know.
You're just upset that you got caught, honey.
This is the worst birthday ever.
Why don't you take your glasses off to cry?
I do.
Oh, she raised them. Still don't see no tear though. Keep trying. I'm listening. Hey, Blondie. Thank
Get
you.
that going so we can get it back to you before we're out here. I'll keep it from you.
She don't even want to be there. Look.
So you said about 9 o'clock on Monday you wake up.
Yeah. I wake up. I have a doctor's appointment. I leave sometime between 9:30 and 9:45, and I head over there. It's blood work appointment. The appointment's for 10:15, but they take a while to see me.
Where was your appointment at?
LabCorp. And do you want me to tell you exactly which one?
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't.
wait, I don't know my phone.
When we get it back, we'll.
What's so funny?
It's. If you need to Google it, it's the LabCorp across the street from the Loop in Kissimmee.
Okay, got it.
Had my appointment. I finished there sometime between 11:15. Then I headed home. When I got home, Stefan was there. I had talked to him a little bit earlier while I was waiting for my blood work appointment, and he let me know, oh, I'm so sorry, I left my phone at home by accident. School, everything went great. She got up super early, got up really quick. She slept most of the way in the car. I asked her multiple times if she wanted McDonald's, but she said no. Because that was the plan, was that they were going to stop at McDonald's that morning and go get breakfast. And he said that he had gone to the vape shop, and they were closed, they didn't open. So he waited there for a while and left, and then said he was going to go back later. When I saw him at the house, everything was normal. We were chatting, we were talking, he was acting normal. He was sitting in my computer chair just messing around on his phone. While we were hanging out, he mentioned something along the lines of, oh man, I've been avoiding this phone update for a really long time. I should probably update it now. And I said, do it, don't avoid it, just get it over with. And he updates his phone. And then tells me, oh my god, I don't know what button I just pressed, but I just factory reset my entire phone. And I said, how the hell does that happen? That gives you options now when you reset your phone? He goes, yeah, apparently I wasn't paying attention and I just pressed the button and it happened. And I said, oh, that's unfortunate, that sucks. Later on,
Did Carlotta get 1,000?
And I think this is around.
Hold on one second.
12.
Yes, I believe Carl hit 1,000 subs.
Well,
I believe that's what that meant.
congratulations. I wasn't sure, and I said, I can't. I got to ask.
Blondie, you're so much appreciated. I gotta wash dishes and take care of the kitty, so I'll be listening. But she is a piece of work, ain't she, y'all? She is a real piece of work. I wish I could go in there. I could crack into her head.
I don't want to stand at the pearly gates.
I'm not talking physically. I'm talking about like I could get that girl to sleep.
I'm just saying I don't want to be standing at the pearly gates the same time she is.
Now you have to you'll get an email. It's kind of like how let me think.
Oh, she get monetized
sure you'll get
now?
an email. You'll have to you already have the stuff filled out after you hit the 500. So you'll get an email, then you'll do the ads. It'll
Uh-oh. Didn't you get 1,000?
yeah.
Wait. Because she keeps saying, "What did I do?"
Oh, I thought she said, now what do I do?
No, what did I do? Didn't you hit 1,000, Carlotta?
Eh,
I'm lost. I'm just going to my corner. I'll be here. You guys all fill me in.
She said, what is going on right now? Oh, I thought you said you. Yeah. What did she mean? What did she do?
Oh,
I don't.
what-
Maybe was we mistaken? Let me go to her channel.
I don't. I thought that's. I don't know. That's what I read. I thought I read something in chat, and everybody was like, "Woohoo!" And I'm like, "Oh, wait a minute, what happened?" Now I'm not sure that I know.
Oh no, that's not what it meant. I thought
Okay.
when you said Nick 1,000, I thought that meant you hit 1,000 subs.
Come with me, Danny, quick. Over here where it's safe.
Oh man. We're all congrats, Carl. Oh well, still congrats.
Oh gosh, she's going BRB. Woo!
You,
I don't know what's going on. I know what best thing I can do.
she had, well, on my end it doesn't show she reached it yet, but now she's gonna think we're saying that she reached it. I don't know.
I'm sweating now.
Okay, I'm gonna push play.
I should have left my clock.
1 o'clock.
Still on Monday?
Yes, the whole day. 12:30 in the afternoon, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. He tells me he's gonna go back out. He's gonna stop at a few cleaning shops. Uh, and then he'll meet me at the house together. He left. I hung out at the house for a while. Just waiting for 2:30 to roll around.
Hi,
2:30
Granny.
rolls around, and I'm already calling Stefan, and he's not picking up his phone. 2:30 comes, I leave. About 10 minutes later, I get a phone call from him going, I
Hey,
just got
Granny.
back home. I left my phone home again. I'm so sorry. How long ago did you leave? And I said, about 10 minutes ago. He goes, I'm so sorry. I missed it. I really wanted to go with you. And I'm just like, it's fine. I figured he wasn't going to make it because when I looked at the time when he left and said he was going to visit 3 shops, I didn't think he had enough time to visit them. He told me while he was gone that he got a flat tire somewhere on 182. The wheel just shredded and fell apart. So he was changing the tire, and it took him a really long time to do it. He said he hurt his thumb while changing the tire, like the frame or something slipped and something pitched his finger, and he ended up having to yank it out. And he said he hurt his finger.
I want to touch on something real quick. When you were calling him, he eventually told you that he left his phone there. Did you hear the phone at the house?
No. If it was anywhere, it would have been upstairs and I wouldn't have heard it. It would have been in the guest
Do
bedroom.
you typically go upstairs?
Who, me?
Yes.
Only from doing laundry.
That was all. I was just curious if you had heard the phone when you were trying to call him that day.
I did it. So he tells me all that. I get off the phone with him. I'm waiting. I wait for about an hour and 10 minutes. 4:04, the bell rings, and I'm waiting. I'm the first in line. And she doesn't come out.
You were in your car?
I was in my car, in the car line, yeah.
Okay.
At this point, it's been a few minutes. She should have been out by now, because she's usually one of the first kids out. She knows I'm the front line. And I'm holding up the line behind me, because there's kids getting in the car behind and they're all waiting. They can't get around me, right? So, I start calling her, forgetting that I have her phone on me. I had found her phone earlier that morning. She had left it at home. And she does this often. She does leave her phone.
Where was the phone at in the house?
It was on top of the dresser in her bedroom.
Downstairs? I never
Yeah,
been in the house.
downstairs.
Okay.
So, just so you know, I have a 4-bedroom townhouse.
Go ahead.
The living room has a partition in it, a fake wall kind of thing. That's got her bedroom in it. That's got a bed, a dresser, and a desk on it. Does she sleep there? No. She'll hang out there. She'll use her computer and hang out there. That's her hangout spot. But she primarily sleeps with me every night in my bed. That's because I know the roommates wake up super early in the morning. They're going to be in the kitchen. They're going to wake her up.
So besides sleeping with you, she does have her own room, but you still send her upstairs asleep with a grown man. Okay.
She's sleeping out in the living room, so I don't.
So your bedroom downstairs, her makeshift bedroom downstairs, a guest bedroom upstairs.
Yes.
Got it.
Her dresser, her phone was on her dresser. When I found it, I was like, oh my gosh, the phone again. It's great. I brought it with me to the school because I was just gonna yell at her and then just hand it to her so she could have something to do on our way home. 4:10 rolls around and she's still not out, or 4:09, and then at this point I'm feeling the pressure from the cars behind me. I'm like, okay, they're all full, they're all waiting for me to leave and she's not here yet. So I take off, and I'm thinking, maybe I missed her, maybe I forgot to tell her I was picking her up from school today, because I don't know if she knew that I wasn't working. I don't know if she knew if I was off. So I asked, I don't know if I told her that I was going to get her. So I left thinking maybe she walked, that's pretty close to school. If I can't pick her up at school, that's where I tell her to be. I drove the path she would have walked. I didn't see her. I got to the office. She goes, no, it's a little too early. And I said, okay. And I'll drive back down and wait along the path she would walk. And just...
Danny, honestly, I couldn't tell you. Supposedly they weren't even together anymore. I don't know. It's really, all the timing just don't make sense. No one can leave now. We're enjoying having you all around too much. Stuck like Chuck.
I just waited. And I parked and I waited. I waited. I'm not sure how long I waited. Maybe somewhere between 5 to 10 minutes. She still wasn't there, and I looked at the time and I'm like, okay, she should be back at my mom's office by now. Maybe she took a different path and I didn't see. So I went, no, she's still not here. And I'm like, that's really strange. So I call, I don't know if I text her, I call. I think I text her. And I asked, hey, or I called, no, I called her. I asked, and she said, no, she didn't make it to first or second period. And I said, what do you mean? She was dropped off close to the school. She should have been in school. She goes, no, she didn't make it to first or second period. I said, please check with the rest of your friends, see if she makes her any of her other periods. At some point in this, I emailed one of her teachers asking, actually emailed a few of her teachers, two of them, one of them said, no, she did not make it to class, and I checked her attendance for the rest of the day, she wasn't in school at all. Like, he sent me a screenshot of her attendance, and it said 0, 0, 0.
You still have it up though?
Yes.
Okay.
If you need to know what app, I'll tell you what app. It's a special school app. He said she was missing all day. And at this point, I started to panic and freak out because that can't be the case. She was dropped off. I had to go check her attendance at school, but the office had closed already. The lights were off. I could see a student sitting in there in the darkness, but I couldn't see any of the administrators or anybody in the office. Lights were off, everything was closed. They wouldn't allow me in. I think at this point the teacher had responded to me and told me she didn't make it to school at all. I start having like a freak out panic attack.
Are you still just you at this point? Is it you and Stefan?
It's me and my sister, and I want to say one of them is Catherine. I start panicking, and I think at this point I call Stefan and I tell him,
Sorry, I forgot I was on mute.
she didn't make it. She's absent today. There's no attendance of her at all today. I'm like, right now. And said, okay, I'll be there. And he came to the office. And there for like 3 hours, I think. Eventually I contact one of my friends whose husband works, or ex-husband works for OCP, or for you guys.
Orange County Sheriff's Office?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I messaged him and I talked to him and I asked him what I should be doing because you guys aren't responding quick enough.
Hey, Vic.
You know his name? Where he works?
Yes. Nick Mann.
Okay.
Or Mahon. Not
Do you know
sure.
what he does here?
He usually works for SWAT.
Okay.
Hey, Jerry boy.
Figure it out. He tell you to wait.
I think he let us know that there were other kids missing in the area, which is why you guys weren't responding quick enough. I think an 8 and a 9-year-old had gone missing around the same time too. In a playground, they forgot to tell. They didn't tell their mom they were going to the playground or something like that. So all the cops were over there on that side of 100 Street. My sister's boyfriend, ex-boyfriend, whatever he is, thought it would be a good idea to go to the park and talk to the cop there and see if he could get a cop back, and that's what he did.
Okay.
And then at that point, that's when the cops started asking us questions, taking a report.
Hey, Jerry.
Interviewing me, they interviewed Stefan. They asked Stefan to take them back to the location where he dropped them off, and he showed them wherever he dropped her off. They were looking for cameras along the path. And they found any cameras along the way to see if there was any video recordings. I think.
Did Stefan go with them in their patrol cars, or did he drive himself when they followed? How'd that work?
I think he went with them in the patrol car. Then they came back. And then that's it. Everything was done. Cops were done. We were done.
What time? You remember what time that was on Monday?
It was after dark. It was like 8 o'clock.
What did you guys go do after that?
We were in separate cars, me and Stefan.
Okay.
I ugly cried on the way home. I shouldn't have been driving.
Hey, cool gamer.
Home, and I went straight home. And then the first thing I did was call Fox 35 News to see if we can like air some missing children there.
When you say ugly crying, just overly emotional tears, makeup running, or is there like what is your meaning of ugly crying?
Sobbing where I couldn't see the road, and I shouldn't have been driving. Like I was swerving.
Makes sense. Fox 35 come out to your house, or what was their response?
They responded the following day. I think we did a Zoom video interview.
I can't stand this one.
I don't know if he followed me, but he drove home. Yeah.
I mean, was it within a reasonable time when you got there? Like,
Yes.
oh.
Yes.
Drove home. We waited there. We didn't know what to do. I stayed up late. I think I called Fox 35. What else did I do? I think I had to eventually eat and take my medication. He told me he was going to go out cruising that night to go look for her.
I bet he did.
And I said, I would question that. I asked him, are you sure it's a good idea? You should probably sit tight. Let's just wait to see if she comes home. And he said he was going to take a drive out. I had completely forgotten about him wanting to take the drive, or that he actually, and it wasn't confirmed to me until the following day, where agents came to the house and we sat in the car for a good amount of time, and I noticed the chair was adjusted. And I said, did you drive my car? And he said, yeah, remember I said I was going out last night? So, that's right, you did say that.
Did he tell you where he looked?
I think he said up and down 192, and I said, why there? And he's like, I don't know, I'm just looking. I was just trying to look anywhere. And I'm just like, okay.
Did he say if you found anything or talked to anybody, or just roamed?
Yeah, roamed.
When you felt when you were way bad, you were tired and emotional. Were you falling asleep when he left, or were you already asleep when he left?
I was already asleep when he left.
Okay. Did you sleep downstairs? In your bedroom? When you woke up, was he already awake, or was he still sleeping?
He was asleep in his bedroom upstairs.
The guest bedroom?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you take your medication that night?
I did.
What did you do Tuesday? Or just you, yes, if you're not together, you're not together. What's the timeline on Tuesday?
Tuesday, he slept. I woke up early and started making phone calls to like the National Hotline for Missing and Exploited Children. I called the number that the sheriff's office had given me to see if they had any information, and they let me know that she was like the what did she say she was? I don't remember what she said her position was, but she had just gotten into the office and was just starting to work on it, so she didn't have anything new for me. Her name was Bonnie Mitchell. I remember that. She asked me to send her some photos. The National Exploited Children's Hotline place asked me for photos as well.
The link I dropped is Plunder's link. Right there.
I had asked my friends and family to start contacting news to try to get as much attention on this as possible. I had a lot of phone calls coming in, and I was picking all of them up, hoping that any of them could help me. But it ended up being news reporters or people that saw seeing my phone on my phone number on a flyer and was trying to give me suggestions. Somebody letting me know that they took flyers all the way to Orlando International Airport and posted them all over the place in case she was being trafficked. They suggested that I go to Amtrak and Greyhound. I had my sister making all these runs for me. I didn't leave the house to do any of this.
Stephanie's still asleep?
Yeah.
No.
Eventually, reporters come to the house to do an interview, and at this point, Stephan was awake. I did an interview with them, and then Stephan was crying in the background, and I said, Stephan, do you want to do the interview? You can if you want. And he sat on camera and did an interview and cried.
Do you know which news outlet that was with? I know there's a video on Fox 35 where
With
you
him
guys
sitting-
appeared to be on like a webcam.
Yeah, that was Zoom. He was sitting in the
Zoom.
background for me.
Okay.
Where?
I know
But you
that
had
one.
in-person interviews with reporters?
Yes.
You,
I wanted to say it was Channel 9.
okay.
Danny, I don't know. I already unpinned that once. And now it went back and pinned itself again. Hold on. Don't ask me. I didn't do it.
Yeah, Channel 9.
And he spoke to them?
Yes.
Okay.
And he ugly cried in front of the camera too, so he was fucking fake sob crying.
Kind of like your fake sob crying.
So are you saying that now, or do you?
I'm saying that now. I didn't think that at the time. At the time, I thought he was truly heartbroken and back now that he had done all this shit to her.
What did you think was going on?
I look back at shit now and just like, he was fucking lying. He was fucking faking. What else has he been lying to me about? I know he's like a master liar and manipulator because he's done it to his parents, and he's told me and shown me the lies he's done to his parents. But I don't know why I never thought, not me.
The lies are about money, they're about where he's at, what he's doing. Was he
Yeah, all that.
to his parents?
Yeah, he stole money from his parents. They used to have a few $1,000s hidden in like a closet for emergency fund kind of
Hey,
thing.
Sean.
And during COVID, he sold he wanted RC cars. See, if he wants something, he's gonna get it, no matter what. So he wanted RC vehicles, the remote control cars, fancy ones. They were a few $100s, and I'm poor. I know I can't afford it. And he's showing up at home with these things. And I asked him, "Where are you getting the money from? Because we don't have this money." He goes, "Oh, my dad." And I said, "Your dad gave you money?" He goes, "No, I took some from his closet." And I was like they have an emergency stash? And he's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, he's gonna notice money's missing. And he's like, "No, he won't. It's so much money in there, he won't notice it all." I confirmed with Chris later on that he did notice money, but he never asked his son. But I let him know, yeah, he was robbing you and just buying himself toys.
I'm gonna drop the link if anybody wants to come
He's
up.
also lied, most recently, he lied to his parents about where he would be. He told them he would be at his friend's house playing video or board games or something like that, but in reality he came all the way to Kissimmee to hang out with us.
But you guys were together Wednesday? After all the interviews, you say Wednesday, would you? I know
Yes.
we had some detectives who meet you guys Wednesday, I believe it was.
Yeah.
Were you guys in the house together until the detectives came?
Yes.
What kind of happened after the detectives came?
It's okay, Sharpay. I'm glad
I
you're
feel like
here.
everything starts to get blurry.
Oh, I get it. Trust me. We've been in this
just
office
because-
for like 3 days straight.
Yeah, so I just don't remember what day I had conversation with you guys.
Tuesday night, Orange County detectives came out there because I ended up coming out Tuesday night.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember seeing me or not that night.
Okay.
That was the first night we were at the apartment into the nighttime.
Yeah, is that when you guys shut down the house for forensics?
Yes.
Okay.
Tell
So,
us about that.
okay. So earlier that day, I think Detective Hunt came, or somebody came, and asked Stefan for his cell phone. If he would willingly give it up so that they can look at it, or if they would need a warrant. And I remember him saying, should I have asked a warrant? Should I have... And I'm like, no, if you've got nothing to hide, give them your fucking phone. And, I think we hung out in the house for a little bit, and then when you guys came in the evening, and you guys told us to wait outside, and we waited in my car, he started getting very anxious and very panicky, going, I want my phone back. I want my phone back. And I said, listen, at this point, it's their phone. It's theirs for fucking ever. I don't give a shit. We will buy you a new phone. It doesn't matter anymore. Whatever they need, they need. Like, let them look at it. And he's like, I just want my phone back. And I'm just like, are you trying to make yourself more suspicious? Because, like, if you were to go demand your phone back right now, I would look suspicious as fuck. Like, what are you doing? I'm thinking he's just getting impatient because he's bored and wants to play on his phone. And at one point, he takes my phone to start playing with it. I give it up, and I said, here, play on my phone. Have fun, because I think from my phone, he was trying to log into his emails, but he couldn't, because you need like 2-factor authentication from your own phone. And I'm just like, what are you trying to look at? And he's like, oh, my shipments, my packages. He's addicted to buying shit. That's another thing. Me and his dad couldn't figure out where Stefan was getting money from to buy stuff since he's been unemployed the last 2 months, but he's constantly buying himself packages, buying himself things off Amazon, buying himself things off the line.
Is this stuff you can confirm, or you think he's doing this?
What?
Buying packages.
I can confirm because I am linked to his Amazon account, and his parents can confirm whatever UPS packages or whatever he's getting at home. But I'm linked to his Amazon account. If you guys have my phone, you'll see whatever shipment. I think most recently I did like birthday party. If you see birthday party stuff, that was me. But everything else, him.
Whatever.
He's constantly buying stuff, and he doesn't have money. He keeps saying he's got money in his saving, but me and my dad, his dad called bullshit because he hasn't had. When he lived with us, he was struggling. His dad was helping him pay his bills, paying his rent, paying his gas, paying his insurance. Stefan was helping us, supporting us by buying food and all that stuff. But I don't know what he did with the rest of his money, and I don't know where he's getting money from now.
Probably you.
You were telling us that he was trying to log into
He was
his
trying.
emails.
So he's trying to log into his emails on his phone, and I said, 2-factor authentication, you can't do anything. You're just gonna have to wait till you get your phone back. What else? We waited in the car. I think at this point, when I noticed that forensics was locking down the house and you guys said we couldn't come back, I told him to call his dad. Because I had a feeling y'all knew something, and it was going to come down on him. And I'm just like, they're focusing on the wrong person. They have the wrong person. In my head, I'm convinced you guys that you had the wrong person. I wanted to think that he was good.
Wow.
Dum-dum.
You're stupid.
Before we get ahead of that, what is the conversation like between you two when you're in the car? Because y'all were in there for a good while we were trying to figure things out at your apartment complex, or your condo. What's the conversation?
I'm not going down with you.
Yep, Arrow.
I'm trying to think back to what exactly we were talking about. I know I remember late in the evening, like, when you guys let us know we couldn't come back, and I called his dad. Or we called his dad. I started saying to him, like, I think they're focusing in on you. Like, we need to call your dad, and I think we need to get you a lawyer. I feel like they're focusing on the wrong person. He kept saying the same thing. He kept repeating what I was repeating. That, they're focusing on the wrong person. They're wasting time.
So they're focusing in on this guy, and you tell him that he needs to call his dad and get a lawyer. Although the guy they're focusing in on is the one that was hurting your child and did hurt your child while in your home, while you allowed her upstairs in the same freaking bed all night long. Mm-mm. So instead of being like, okay, let him look into you, if he's innocent, let him look into you. What do you need a lawyer for? Let him look into you. Then they'll see. But obviously, he wasn't innocent, you stupid twat waffle. You come guzzling. Okay, anyway. Peggy, got anything to say?
Nope.
I have a cousin named Daryl, Green-Eyed Kitty. I guess you'd call him a redneck. So that might be true.
How did he feel when you said he was a lawyer?
He didn't believe me. Like, when I told him, like, don't you see forensics is closing down the house? They fucking know something, or there's something, like, they know something. Something's happening. They wouldn't be locking down the house this way if they didn't have suspicions of something. But I wasn't thinking, I don't know why I wasn't thinking him. Like, I was just like, no, they've got the wrong guy. He just kept saying that they have the wrong guy, that they're focusing on the wrong person and that we're wasting time and we call his dad. We tell his dad to come down here, and his dad did come down here and met us at a hotel. That was another thing. I don't have that much money.
And?
I live off of disability.
And?
I couldn't afford to put us up on a hotel. Like, when you guys said that we couldn't return, I was like, I didn't know where to go. I was trying to think if any family member would have a spare room or anything like that, and not that could take the three of us, or when I say three of us, I mean him and the dog.
I'd let my dog shit on.
And I know at my mom's house we would have been welcome. My mom does not like Stefan. She's not like Stefan. So I knew that our only option was to go to a hotel, but I couldn't afford it. So we called Chris, and Chris met us at a hotel by Disney,
Okay.
off of Western Way, and that's where we went. We got there pretty late. We checked in. I used the restroom, and I was getting ready for bed, or laying down in bed probably around 3:30, 3:45 in the morning. And I fell asleep. Stefan was already asleep at this point.
You were so sick when you got in, or just kind of drifted off as you were falling asleep? Like you went to the bathroom, he was straight to bed?
He was already in bed before I went to the bathroom. Okay. I was on my phone for a little bit. He was laying in bed snoozing. I went to use the restroom. I was in the restroom for quite a while because I had like a tear and stuff. When I came back out, he was asleep. But
hey, Jerry.
Did Dad stay with you guys?
Not in the hotel room. He stayed in a different room on the same floor.
Okay.
Hey, Nick.
The following morning, I got around 9 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
And Stefan's not there. And I remember thinking, he left again without his phone and didn't tell anyone where he was going. That's suspicious as fuck again. Why is he trying to...
But we took it, so you got a new phone?
He didn't get the new phone until later that day, where his dad woke up, came to our hotel room, and then handed him a phone.
Okay.
And said, here, have this phone in the meantime until you get your own phone back.
So you're just saying he's out and about with no phone?
Yeah, he's out and about with no phone, so there's no way for us to contact him. There's no way for us to... I didn't know if he even knew how to get back to the hotel. Because I drove that night. He's a little oblivious to when it comes to directions. So I was just like, is he going to even figure out how to get here? But he rolled in around 11:15. Rolled in with a cup of Wawa. And said, oh, I'm so sorry, I was just driving around. I grabbed some Wawa on 182 and got lost. I didn't know how to get back to the hotel. But I'm here now. And I'm just like, detectives are about to show up. What the fuck would have happened if they showed up and you weren't here? Like, you would have been a fugitive. Like, what are you doing? And he was just apologetic about not telling anyone where he went.
But you know, I mean, he had a law walk out. He said he was up at 192.
Yeah, but in reality, I know that he truly took my car in the middle of the night to Northport, Florida, and I was down there for an hour and came back. I didn't suspect that at all.
Okay.
Because you just thought
I
this
literally
man
thought,
was
like, oh, this man. We were right next to like a Publix. I'm sorry, a Target. So I'm thinking, oh, he's probably like stress shopping. So he likes to browse. I was like, maybe he's there somewhere. But I didn't have a car. I couldn't go out looking, right? And also, detectives were coming, so I didn't want to leave. Detectives eventually show up. Actually, just we were in the we were in the hotel room for a while. He went back to sleep and slept. I took a snooze for a little bit that morning, and then I got up, and then I went downstairs to the lobby, and I saw Chris. And Chris asked if I wanted some lunch, so we went to the hotel bar and ate some lunch. We brought up some lunch back for Stefan, told him to eat a little bit. When he woke up, he took like 2 bites.
Why are you thinking?
Then detectives showed up. We went downstairs. They let us know that there was a press conference happening, which we already had an idea was going to happen. And they told us they would give us a ride and escort us to the conference here. And then you guys would let us in the back way. So like,
Yeah, Green Eye, that's Olaf. He just had a carrot a minute ago, and he thinks he has to have another one.
media wouldn't see us. But in reality, now I know that was just the interview guide for us.
I'll see if I can
But,
speed this up a little.
Yeah, then we showed up here and got separated. Haven't heard from him since. Haven't spoken to him since. Have no interest in speaking to him at all.
Y'all, this is
What's that?
3 hours long.
Did you go back to the hotel? Did you take somewhere else?
No. So after the interview and all that stuff,
3 hours long.
Chris took me to my
Jeez.
sister's house. I've been at my sister's house ever since.
Okay.
Yesterday I went out.
What'd you say?
I said 3
what'd you-
hours long.
Yeah, I won't
Jeez,
play.
that's long.
We'll split it up because there's no way. We'll split it up. I won't play the whole thing on this live. Well, maybe I'll go live in the morning. Well, probably not early. It just depends. I don't know if y'all heard me say, Lisette's good news yesterday, her cancer. Oh, wow, that's amazing, Sharpay. That's amazing. We'll go into remission. Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. Oh.
Went out for a little bit to go to Target to try to take my mind off of things. I went to Target to go get myself a toothbrush and deodorant, things I didn't have because I left the house the last second. I also went to my ex-husband's wife's mom's house. We're all friends. So, yeah. They consoled me, they just kept me company, they made lunch. Then I went back to my sister's house, and I've just been pretty much there ever since now. When I went to Target, I decided, like, oh shit, I shouldn't be out in public. People could recognize me. It could either be good or bad, where people could tell me. I've already had people recognize me in my community. And dealing with people's heavy emotions, and them coming to me and crying and telling me they're so sorry and how they feel. It's so heavy because, like, it's...
Yeah.
I just have to kind of stand there and take their emotion, and, like, I don't know, it's so heavy. And I realized these are the interactions in public. I'm like, I need to stay home because I can't carry anyone else's emotions right now. I have my own to deal with, like, I don't want my own mental health suffering right now, or for me to spiral and end up back being hospitalized.
Oh, you're welcome.
What did you meet Steve?
I met Stefan in 2017. We both worked for Eco Homes, a real estate company. I did appointments, and he worked in the office doing like warranty work. We met as coworkers. We became really good friends. We were best friends for like a year. And then eventually I asked him if he wanted to hook up, and he said sure. And that,
You said 17, 18. Did you live in Atlanta, Kissimmee? Where were you guys?
Kissimmee.
Okay, did you guys live together in 17?
He technically lived at his parents' house, but he was staying at my house all the time.
Okay. Same house you're in now, or a different house?
Wait, I take it back. In 2017, he wasn't staying over my house. It started in 2018 when we started hooking up, and he started sleeping over my house.
What?
And what were your next
Was that in the current
Yes.
house you live in now?
Yes.
Okay. Have you lived in the house?
On and off, because at one point we moved close to where his parents live right now. They live in North Port Florida, Sarasota County. I lived in Port Charlotte, which is Charlotte County, the county right next door. We had an apartment there for like 6 to 8 months. We moved down there because, again, Stephen was promised a job and that fell through. So we supported ourselves in this tiny apartment for a little while until I ran out of funds.
Do you remember what year that was?
2020.
So when did you live in Port?
So it sounds like they were together for a while.
I don't remember what month I moved in, but I remember moving out in November.
Oh, 2020.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was.
What do you think about this, Jerry?
Yeah, it's not good, is it? Not good at all.
Mm-mm. What do you think about her sending her child upstairs to sleep with a grown-ass man?
It's disgusting.
I hope she rots in hell. I shouldn't say that about somebody, but she gets what she gets.
Yeah, that's not
She's
good.
a liar. In my opinion, she's a liar. She's more worried about that guy than her own daughter.
Yeah, that's not. That's bad.
Yeah. Let's see, not sure that worked. Did you text it to Danny? This gives me the more murder vibes. Myra Hanley and Ann Brady were child's. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that does kind of.
Oh, there it is. That's Lisette's channel. If anybody wants to subscribe to that one as well. You boys better be good. Stop it. That's enough. That's it. Okay, let's see. We're only going to listen to a little bit more of this, and then we'll continue it. Because we'll probably... Unless I can do it in the day.
That's fine. There's something we need to later. 17. Maybe 11, 17, 2018. 6. Her body.
Why is the volume playing? Do y'all hear the volume?
No.
Unless they've muted out this part.
Probably.
Because some parts have been redacted. What the hell was that? Now get out. That's my skeleton. You leave him alone. Is it frozen? Wait.
At the same time, no. But I've had ex-husbands and ex-boyfriends live in that same house before.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to probably start giving me problems. The volume keeps going back off, but it shows it's on. But then if I mute it and unmute it,
Sometime in 2020 for a
it
few
comes
months,
back.
and then you came back into the same house.
Right. Maybe because
After Fort
you're
Charlotte, I went back
speeding
to my
up
mom's house for a
thing, I
little
thought
while
that.
in Hunter Street, Florida.
Got it.
Maybe.
Even before Port Charlotte, actually,
Okay,
6 months before I went to Port
Sharpay.
Charlotte, I was living at my mom's house.
With Stephanie.
Love you too.
Around March 20th, he decided he wanted to renovate the house and possibly sell it, so he told us to get out.
Yeah.
So March 2020, so around COVID time, like 2 weeks after COVID was announced, I moved in with my mom,
Okay.
and I lived with her for a little bit, and then the Port Charlotte apartment happened. We moved to Port Charlotte, were there for a few months, came back to live with my mom, was there for a few months, and then I decided to move back. That he was moving out and like getting an RV and like living the RV like, so he needed somebody to take care of the house for him.
I'm
So
not
I said, yeah,
sure,
of
Amy.
course. So I moved in. I moved into his bedroom downstairs, the master bedroom. Eventually, Stefan did come.
It is messing up. We probably won't.
A few years.
Yeah.
It was
Let me pause it for a minute. Okay. We probably won't get to watch much more of it tonight because it is starting to. My for some reason will allow me somewhere around the hour of sharing, and then it wants to start like it ain't got no sense or something. And
Yeah.
yeah, happens every darn time.
Yeah, Wi-Fi's wonderful.
But
Crazy.
also, in case I missed it, well, I have put her link in chat, but Plunder is who her and 2 other channels, Huffs and I can't remember the other one. I apologize, but they are the ones that have put in the money and stuff to get these interviews and all that. So definitely go check out Plunder's channel if you haven't. Um, and she's great at commentary with this stuff. I'm not that good at it, but it's still good that y'all can watch it and see what's being said, things that haven't been put out. I guess is what you call it. I don't really know, but just see how much of a liar she is and how many
Yeah.
signs were there that something was going on or something just ain't right. So many people, all them signs, knowing like, why would a grown man be sleeping with a child, especially a child that's not his? Maybe somebody should check in on that. It didn't click in nobody's brain. I mean, I don't know. It's
Yeah.
crazy. So I'm gonna go ahead.
Just doesn't seem right, does it?
Mm-mm. Not at all. Present thy boob. Who's getting booby punched, Danny? I have. Yeah, I've heard Jen's mom wasn't fond of him also, and I'm not sure if there's an interview. There might be an interview, and because they're still sending the stuff, they just don't get it sent to them in order, and how things go. But maybe one will come, that we don't know is out there. And is it she couldn't speak English, I believe, is what I heard. So it'd probably be like a interpreter, however you say it, but But that would be cool if we could hear her, look on it, and what did she think about him, and you know that would be amazing. I'm getting booby punched for what? What I do? I ain't do nothing. I booby punch you. It'll have a booby punching boxing match.
She's doing it because you said you don't know how to do this or do this well.
Oh, blah blah blah. It's just kidding.
What?
Just kidding.
Oh my God.
But
Jeez.
oh.
You can't say stuff like that till you get a red light.
Well, red means stop. Green means go. I got the green light. But it's a really sad case all the way around. I don't see how nobody, it didn't sink in nobody's head to say something ain't right here.
Yeah.
Oh, I said I'm not good at. Well, I really ain't good at commentary. Hell, I'm barely good enough to get on this thing.
Well,
Let's
that's
hear.
a good idea, Carlotta. There you go. I like that.
Yeah, like how. Yeah, that would be good to hear. Like all of it. Just
Well, I want to know, and sorry, I don't mean to exclude any men. You can jump in. But I want to hear from the moms. If your kid is missing and she hasn't been missing for very long yet, and you have to leave your home and go to a hotel room, are you worried about eating? I'm just going to ask.
I know that clicked in my head. Why are you wearing talking about food and stuff? Like this is about your child.
I
Your
mean,
child.
somebody would have to force you to eat. I mean, me, they would have to say, eat this. I'd be like, I'm not, they'd have to stand there and threaten me to make me eat. I couldn't have done it.
Yeah.
I'm like, I just, mm-mm, mm-mm.
Yeah.
I have a toilet in my yard. I want to plant. Oh, okay. But I want short plants like flower, and I want like morning glories for the back tank. Oh, that would be really pretty. I've seen some people with those, and it's really pretty. It's like I don't know. You don't think it would be as cute as it is, but once you get it done, I'd have the shits. I know. I'd be shitting everywhere. I'm for real. I would freak. I would freak, and I've already always told my kids like, well, not like the missing. Like if you ever run away, I know where all your friends live. I'm kicking in all their doors, is what I tell them. But I don't think I would have to go through that. So I figured morning glories. That's gonna be pretty.
Honeysuckles should grow. They like to grow along a fence line.
Oh, I love honeysuckles.
They smell pretty. And they bring in the hummingbirds.
We don't know if she really ate. Sometimes cops urge you to eat.
Well, but she made the comment about going down to the hotel bar and eating lunch and taking something back to the room for Stefan. Oh, I know you're not. Hi, Positive. I know you're not, Danny. I'm just saying, in the video, she said she did that. If that had been me with my missing child, I couldn't have ate. I couldn't have ate a bite.
Hey, Mimi sister, how you doing?
Not everybody's the same, but not
No.
everybody cares enough either.
I know.
You know what I mean? Jelly
I'm just,
bean.
I'm just finding it odd because I can picture even Katie Proudfoot sitting at home and being told, "Honey, come on, you got to eat something. Honey, you got to stay strong."
Yeah.
And Michael Vaughn's mother being told, "Honey, please just take a bite or two. Could I have a little soup, eat something." I mean, most mothers, you're just going to shut down till you have your baby back.
I'd be out there. I wouldn't care if they told me to stay at home. I'd have a family member at my house, in case something happened. But I'd be out there. But that's just me. That's see,
Hmm.
like I said, everybody does things differently. So, but that's what I feel if I was in that situation, I would be doing. But you never know unless you're in a situation.
Hmm.
God
Yeah.
bless situation how you're gonna react to things. Because I can say this, but whenever it really happens, I might do something completely different than what I said I was gonna do. I could say
Hmm.
if a freaking robber walked in and was standing at my door right now, I'd whoop that son of a bitch's ass. But
Yeah.
what if I freaked and busted through the window? Or I don't know. I'd have to go after him though.
Stood in the middle of the room and screamed,
Me,
"Ah!"
it's either me or you, motherfucker, and it ain't gonna be me. That's how I look at it. Oh.
Yeah, I'm the same, Amy. I'm like kidding. I'm getting tired as well. But, you know,
Oh, y'all are tired. It's late where y'all
yeah.
live.
Oh, I did
What?
the live stream. I did the live stream earlier.
You did?
Uh-huh.
I'll have to watch it. Carlotta, be
It's
careful.
okay. There's no drama in it. Don't worry. I don't
I
I
don't get
don't
on
allow
too much in
drama.
the day unless I'm not at work. I mean, if I'm at home, I'll get on and, see what's
Yeah,
going on there. But I'm usually at work in the day, so I don't get on too much in the day.
yeah, I know.
Look at
Carlotta,
old
be.
Lilith knowing about LSD over there.
Huh. When there is a situation, Denise wearing the same shirt. Yeah, situation. There we go.
No, no, well, let's,
That's gonna
we
be
do
the new
sleep.
word. You got a
I wish I
situation
was a
going on.
vampire, but I'm
Huh?
not a vampire. Well,
Oh,
listen, I'm not a vampire. We do sleep, in the UK.
Uh,
but do
y'all
you sleep
staying late.
upside down?
No, I sleep sideways.
Oh, okay.
Chin's swollen, so stop it. Mm-mm-mm.
Well, it
Chin
depends,
swollen.
Peggy, You might sleep sideways, then lie flat, then you know what it's like when you sleep and you move around.
I'm gonna make a shirt that says "Just look at my situation."
A situation?
I got a situation going on.
Oh, Carlotta, we know you're a
Yeah, Carl's a
vampire.
vampire.
Hmm.
Hey, she's a vampire. She even goes hunting in the woods at night.
They used to say that about Dick Clark too. I think they just moved him somewhere where nobody can see him now.
Dick Clark.
Hmm.
I don't know who that is.
Oh my
I
God.
never, I never start alive and say I'm tired. Never, never. I wouldn't start alive if I was tired.
Oh, I do.
I can't. I can't. I mean, I know I'm old, but geez, I thought you knew who Dick Clark was.
Who's that Clark?
You don't know Dick Clark? Well, you're in the UK. You might not know.
Is that an
He used.
Dick.
He,
actor?
yeah. Well, he used to host the American Bandstand, and he did the countdown in New York City for years.
All right, right.
Nick. What'd you say his name was?
Dick Clark.
Oh, I put Nick Clark. Okay, hold
That's
on.
what I said, Lilith. They don't know who Dick Clark
Dick
is.
Clark.
I don't know a lot of stuff,
Was he a
Peggy.
fucking
I'm
stinking
with you,
movie
man.
star or something? Thinks he's
No,
well,
he
TV
did radio, and then he
personality.
went on TV.
Let
But
me see.
he was the host for the countdown for New Year's for years in New York City.
Okay, I remember this old man. Oh, wait, he's dead?
He's been
Well, now I
dead
feel
for a
like
little
shit.
while.
I
But
think I've seen him.
Yeah.
they used to say he was a vampire because he wasn't aging, and I said, yeah, they had to finally write him off and hide him somewhere.
Hey, spoiled brat. This one.
Mm,
Oh,
yeah,
hold on a minute. I recognise that face. I think I've seen him.
he was a host for American Bandstand, and they counted out the top 10 popular music of the time.
Wow.
I know. Time goes by so quick.
I'm just not a TV person, so I don't pay attention. Like a whole now, let me tell you, if it's cops or something, hell yeah, my eyes are gonna be glued to that TV. Or if it's like, just
That's bad
something to do with
boys.
one of them
What you
cop
gonna
shows.
do? What you gonna do when they come for you, bad boys?
Yeah, I like that stuff. But I don't really care for TV. Like I never have. Never. When I was a
I
child,
don't.
I was always outside playing, climbing trees, building tree houses, you know, being a kid. And then as I got older, I still didn't care for TV.
Well,
There's
you got to
nothing on
remember,
TV these days.
you got to remember a lot of us on here that are older than you two. We only had
What do you
3
mean?
channels.
You do? You don't even know how old I am.
Well, you're way younger than I am.
Well, how do
Yeah,
you know?
because I do. And yes, they used it in the movie in Forrest Gump. They had Dick Clark counting down the the ball drop.
So how old do you think am I, Peggy?
35.
No, you're way too low.
Not by much, I bet.
No, by a lot much, trust me. I might sound young, but I'm not that young.
Well, I'm just saying, back then we only had 3 channels: ABC, NBC, CBS, and if you're lucky, you got BBC or
Yeah.
pub, PP,
All the
PPP. Remember
Kansas
that?
letters,
PPS.
BBC, NBC, CNBC, CCBC, C, whatever, I don't know.
Mm-mm. ABC, NBC, CBS, and the public broadcasting system.
That's when TV was black and white.
Hmm.
PBS.
Yeah, I had black and white TV when I was a child, up to a certain age.
Carlotta said, "Are you 46?"
Well, you're getting close.
I don't watch a lot of TV at all either, but I do remember loving it.
Lois is closer.
Dick
He was
Clark.
he was a handsome man.
He's easy on the eyes too.
And Granny can speak before me because I'm younger than her. And I will give her all the respect she deserves.
Mike is, or Jerry is in his 50s. About does look a lot younger, but does look a lot younger.
Carlotta, play nice.
Just tell us, is this a game? The game blows. He seemed
Yeah,
like
could get
he
like
so
close. You know, age is only a number.
Hmm? Age is only a number, is that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
It's all in your head
Yeah, but
until
you
you
really
turn
feel it the
60.
older you get.
I'm just gonna say, it's all just a number until you turn 50, and then the parts start to break and you feel it. So yeah,
Oh, mine's are okay. Mine's are good. So far,
that's when all the warranty parts wear out. You're hobbling around going, "This is not supposed to break yet." Yeah,
Yeah, you start falling apart the older you get.
it's because we misabuse it when we're younger.
yeah, bring
Shit.
back the 80s.
If somebody warned us ahead of time, we would have slowed down.
Well done, Lilas. Bang on.
You're
Good.
55.
Yeah,
Oh, you old fart. I had to. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
definitely.
I had to. But I have to agree with. Oh shoot, I missed it. Mimi's crafting corner. He does not look 55. Nope, I would never have guessed 55. I didn't. I
Mm-mm, you
said
really
34.
don't. I celebrated the
You were
second one.
born 1969, 25th April.
What'd you say?
When?
1969,
Keep
25th
going.
April.
Ah, you're another April baby. Congratulations. Mine's April 13th, 64.
Damn, y'all making me feel old.
Yeah, well, look, gotta get old sometime, you know? You gotta get old sometime.
How's that make you feel old?
Well, the way I feel.
That just means you're going to feel older than we feel when you get to our age.
But yeah, that's gonna be bad.
69, yes, yes, Charlotte. 69. Good year. Say no
Ah,
more.
I don't
Danny,
think that's what she was asking you.
No, I said a good year. A good year. A good year.
it
It was a good year, but I don't think that's what she was asking you.
was sad when he passed. Oh,
That's good. Oh,
I'm 41
yeah.
and still in my 60s. Yes, Mimi. If I'm gonna feel, listen, listen. Oh, I can't say, but I don't want it. I don't want it. That's all I know.
No, I wouldn't have guessed Mimi was 41 either. What is you guys got in the water over there? You got to bottle it and send it to
Can
us.
you send me some?
I,
Yeah, come on.
I don't know.
Does it help with your
We don't drink that water.
mental?
It's bottled water we drink, Peggy. Well, that's what I drink now.
Do you guys swim in the Thames or something? I got to know. I got to know the secret over there.
No, I don't.
No, no swimming in the
Hot
Thames.
tea.
No.
It's a damn tea.
You're off to eat your haggis. That's your Green Eyed
Uh,
Kitty. I'm gonna kick your ass one day. You
See,
and you and
I never
Kimmy John
said
are gonna
nothing.
get it. Her and
I
that
never said
haggis.
anything. I never mentioned it.
No, I know who meant it was Green Eyed Kitty that brought it up.
yeah, she's trying to get him going.
I don't know.
I'm on to you.
Oh,
Look like,
she'll turn around and blame. She'll turn around and blame poor Kim John for all that.
what do you want? I don't want to go in
Oh,
there
I
yet.
mean, you know.
Poor Kitty Kim's gonna take that. Haggis for the rest of her life. Nah, then I'll grow old. That's it. I'm not touching that stuff. Mm-mm. Nope, nope.
Not kitty. It's
Like Kitty.
okay, buddy. I'll be there. Mama's almost done, okay?
Oh, before we get off, I knew I was going to forget to tell you. You have to have. Oh, well, okay. Well, note to self: stay away from the Tams if I ever get over there. Gotcha. It's also full of dead bodies too, isn't it? Or is that just a rumor?
Well, probably is full of dead bodies. Gangsters and that kind of stuff.
Hey, the Kings used to throw them in there too. You know.
Dana, did you ever eat any cake? Cake cream? No,
Wow.
I'm leaving. Girl says, no, I'm not leaving.
Anyway, what I was going to tell you is tell Kenny next time he goes to the Dollar General
Mm-hmm.
to look for smart. What is it called? Smarty. Ah, hang on. Smart, smart food popcorn. They have the Dorito Cool Ranch
Popcorn?
flavored popcorn. Yes, and they also have the regular Dorito flavors.
I
But
think I might pass.
my mother-in-law, I don't like Dorito Cool Ranch chips. But my mother-in-law bought these smart food popcorn with that in it. She got the wrong one. I am now addicted to them. I still don't like the ranch Doritos, but I like this popcorn.
I'm not too big on popcorn.
Well, Kenny might like it.
Now and
Hey, he
again,
likes
I'll have
anything.
some.
No, I was just
Now
gonna
and
say.
again, I'll have some popcorn, but I don't eat it that much.
You don't eat it that much either?
No, just a full bucket sometimes.
You don't have to eat Peggy.
Oh, I'm not eating that either. You're lucky.
Oh, I love to visit Dollar General for crafting supplies. The Dollar Tree's really good with crafting supplies. One
Oh,
day I
this
called the
is
Dollar General the Dollar Genital. Oh,
A lot of people
okay.
down here in the south say Dollar Gentle. They don't gentle. They don't say general. Going to the dental tree. I'm going to the Dollar Dental.
Gentle. Okay, y'all. I better get off here and get me some
okay.
rest. But
All right,
thank
we
y'all
You
for
love
get
coming up
you.
yourself
here.
some
I love
rest.
y'all.
Anytime, just holler. Bye, Jerry.
Catch you later, Peggy. Don't go and eat any haggis. Goodbye.
I'm not gonna, and I'm too fast. Bye.
Catch you later. Catch you
Bye,
later.
y'all. I love each and every one of y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. Don't forget positive thoughts before you go to sleep at night. Don't set your, even though bad dreams can happen, even if you watch something funny or whatever, happy before you go to sleep, but try to watch something like that. Even if it's a short, you know, get something good in your head. Try to dream good. I love y'all. Good night.